Seems as if we have found a guy at right guard. What's up, Vikings Nation, and welcome to the Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. I'm your host, Trey Wicks. Now, before we get started, thank you to everyone who has hit that subscribe. We have reached our goal of 350 subs. The next one is now 400. Let's hit 400 subs by October 1st. So if you're a new viewer and want Minnesota Vikings content, now's your time. Hit that subscribe as well as the notification bell so you're notified every time we drop a video. And if you're a returning viewer that hasn't hit that sub yet, you can help me reach my goal of 400 right now by hitting that subscribe. Let's get into it, huh? We might have found a dude, okay, at right guard. Ed Ingram from LSU we drafted this year, and we've talked about him a little bit. And he took the right guard position, and he actually started week 1. And while he's receiving some high praise from not only fans and the team, but Pro Football Focus, as Christopher Gates kind of writes out in his little letter or his little article that he has. This is kind of what he says. He says, "It appears that the Minnesota Vikings are getting closer to finally getting their offensive line figured out after, a decade or so of trying to fix things." Yeah. Well, one of those players that had his struggles in the team's 23-7 victory over Green Bay on Sunday received some praise today for his overall performance. Who might that be? Well, we said his name, Ed Ingram. So let's get right to it. Guard Ed Ingram checked in at number 4 on Pro Football Focus's list of the highest graded rookie performances in week 1 of NFL action. Honestly, I was a bit surprised that he came in that high, but PFF has their reasons for it. Here's the reason by PFF. They said, while Ingram took his lumps in pass protection, he handled himself exquisitely in the ground game. He allowed 5 pressures in pass protection for a 31.2 grade in that regard, yet earned an 87.4 run blocking grade on the day to lead all rookies. Pretty solid. Now, Chris goes on to say, in addition to the 5 pressures, I believe Ingram was dinged for allowing the team's only sack of Kirk Cousins after Rashawn Gary got past him early on in the game. That said, it certainly appears that Ingram is doing enough to finally be the long-term answer at the black hole that the Vikings' right guard spot has been for a long time. As PFF points out, his performance in the run game was outstanding, and as he gains experience, I'm sure that the pass blocking issues he had will improve. So obviously Ingram will need to step up his game on Monday, as he'll be looking right at one of the other players on PFF's list from week 1. That would be Philadelphia defensive tackle Jordan Davis, who is number 7 on the PFF list. We'll see if he can rise to the challenge. And let me tell you, he's definitely going to rise to the challenge. I'm pumped that he was number 4 on Pro Football Focus's rookie ratings. That's huge for us. The run game, he was a lot better than the passing game, but that's okay. For me, I don't care about individual stats or anything like that. As long as you're playing together as a unit. Our offensive line, week 1 against the Green Bay Packers, looked phenomenal. They played really, really well. Actually exceeded expectations for me, hopefully for you guys as well. So as a unit, they played solid. Yeah, he may have allowed the only sack on Kirk Cousins, but it was early on in the game. Did he allow another one? Didn't think so. So he's okay. He's going to figure it out. Game 1, getting those jitters out. He's the starter, and he's here to stay for a long time. Cannot wait to see his improvement throughout the year. So Ed Ingram receiving some high praise. Maybe, just maybe, we have found a gem at right guard. So go ahead, hit that like, hit the comment section if you have a question, or if you think that Ed Ingram performed poorly, great, who knows? Just hit the comment section. Also hit that subscribe. Let's reach 400. Let's hit 400 subs by October 1st. It would be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day. Skull Vikes.